What's good, Eagles fans? This is your boy, Tone DeShields II, and you guys are locked in on your dose to chalk it up. Where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just gotta charge it to the game. If you guys are new to my content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you guys have been loyal to the channel, loyal to the soil from the very beginning, you already know what my heart is. You know how we get down here and chalk it up. In addition, make sure you guys go check out the Chalk It Up merch shop as well. The links are available down below in the description if you want to support me and the channel. But without further ado, let's hop right into the content. So the Philadelphia Eagles had their joint practice with the New England Patriots today, and there was actually more good than bad when it came to the Philadelphia Eagles, and more bad than good when it came to the New England Patriots. Let's start with the good though for us. So especially when it comes to Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts did a really good job today, a decent job as a matter of fact. He did a really good job in one-on-ones. He hit Jalen Reagor and Quez Watkins for deep touchdowns, and his throws were pretty much right on the money. And then in 7-on-7s, Hurts found Jalen Reagor over the middle in a pretty tight window, so he did a pretty good job at finding the guy, and ball placement has really been something he's been working on. You can see it, especially in that preseason game as well with the Dallas Goedert pass for the 35-yarder. Also, Jalen Hurts did a good job at taking advantage of his 11-on-11 drills as well against the New England Patriots. He connected with Dallas Goedert and Zach Ertz on 2 different plays. And the thing about Jalen Hurts right now, what I've been hearing, is the fact that his accuracy lacks a level of consistency. But he's going to get better at that. He's going to tighten up in that area. I believe that this is the moments where you got to knock out the kinks. You got to knock the rust off. Granted, he's only played one preseason game, but they are in double digits when it comes to training camp. So it's about time he tightens those things up. But he does a great job at hitting his receivers in stride, giving them a legit chance to do something with the ball after the fact. Now, we didn't really have too much of that going on previously. We weren't really one of the better teams when it came to rack or getting things done after the catch. But Jalen Hurts somehow, some way knows how to put the ball in a place where guys can actually do something with it. And on top of that, Jalen Hurts ultimately just had a really good day against the New England Patriots defense. They really couldn't do too much against us to stifle us, but our defense did an amazing job stifling those guys. When you think about guys like Derek Barnett, who ended up laying down somebody. I forget the guy's name. He pretty much put him to sleep. Fletcher Cox did an amazing job against Cam Newton, registering a sack. You know when you can't test the quarterbacks, but you know, that figurative sack. Darius Slay did a good job. Miles Sanders has to tighten up his hands. Here's the problem. Miles Sanders has perpetually been trending downward when it comes to his receiving ability, his catching ability. And it started last year. He dropped many passes that we thought were pretty much gimme passes. And then right now, I think this is about his 3rd or 4th drop in training camp thus far. And he needs to clean it up. Knowing Nick Sirianni, he's going to be running a lot of plays when it comes to the running backs catching the ball out of the backfield, running to the flat, so on and so forth. And he needs to do a better job at that. Kenny Gainwell, on the other hand, is doing an amazing job of catching the ball. He has hands. His route running is spot on. Let's transition to the corners. Like I said, Darius Slay did a good job. Steven Nelson did a good job. Michael Jaquette and Zach McPherson, they got beat a few times by Nelson Aguilar. But that's okay. Nelson Aguilar was only feasting on the young guys. He was feasting on, you know, the 2nd and 3rd stringers. He didn't really do too much damage, or any damage really, against our 1st stringers. When you think about the New England Patriots quarterbacks, they didn't really do a good job as well. Cam Newton struggled, so did Mac Jones. Overall, this Philadelphia Eagles team won the day when it came to the New England Patriots training camp. Now, another one is going to be, I'm not sure if it's tomorrow or the day after. I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on it. But so far, the Philadelphia Eagles are winning their one-on-one matchups. They're winning the 7-on-7s, and they're winning the 11-on-11s when it comes to the Patriots. And people are starting to really buy into what Nick Sirianni and what Jonathan Gannon are building. Even Shane Steichen. Guys are really getting chippy. They're playing with a lot of aggressiveness, a lot of fire. And word is, the Philadelphia Eagles were, had a lot more energy than those New England Patriots when it came to training camp. Now, say what you want about it. At the end of the day, the guys are buying in. The guys are being engaged on every single play. Even Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni actually took it upon himself to come at Hakeem Butler, because Hakeem Butler, he caught a ball, but he carelessly dropped it as he went to the ground, as if it didn't mean anything. And Nick Sirianni wants these guys to pay attention to every single detail. He wants these guys to understand that every possession matters, no matter if it's training camp, practice, OTAs, preseason, or even a real game. Talking about the safeties, though, Andrew Adams, I think he's like a third stringer forward, maybe a special teamer. He did a good job as well, nearly picking on Mac Jones about twice. Josiah Scott, he had a rough go when it came to the one-on-one drills. But he had an opportunity later on, and he almost had a pick, but he dropped it. Nick Mullins, once again, continues to struggle, and I'm not exactly sure what his issue is, but I don't know if he's going to even make this roster. I think this team is going to end up being a two quarterback situation. But overall, the Philadelphia Eagles did an amazing job when it came to handling the New England Patriots in training camp. Now, when the real game starts, when the preseason game starts, it's going to be a different story. Guys are going to be playing much faster. Guys are going to be hitting. Guys are going to be playing with a lot more intention. Guys are trying to make the rosters. Guys are trying to earn jobs and snaps. So this is going to be an important matchup for the Philadelphia Eagles, because we know Bill Belichick doesn't pull any punches when it comes to his defenses, and we know he's a mastermind. So I'll pretty much leave it at that. Oh, by the way, DeVonta Smith, he's trending upward as well when it comes to his health. He was upgraded from day to day to limited, and he was doing a lot of drills in practice. He had the pads on, had his helmet on, so he was pretty engaged. Anything else when it comes to injuries is John Hightower struggling with his groin still. Kevon Wallace was also upgraded to limited as well. He did a little work. But Kerryon Johnson, this is a problem for him. He has a knee issue, and he's currently week to week, and it's not really good for his situation because he's trying to crack this roster. He's trying to crack these top 3, top 4 running backs if we keep 4 running backs on the roster. But Kerryon Johnson, it's not looking too good for him. 9 times out of 10, if he doesn't get better, if he doesn't, tighten up with that knee, then it's going to most likely be Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, Kenny Gainwell, and maybe Jordan Howard back there, if we're being completely honest. But that's all I really have for you guys today. The Philadelphia Eagles did a pretty good job, and I'm looking forward to the next practice against the New England Patriots. And I'll leave it at that. I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II, and you guys have been locked in on your dose of Chalk It Up. Well, no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. One love, stay humble, stay healthy, most importantly, stay hungry. The flag was fly.